Do you think that exercise has to be a certain definition? Do you think that it must be 45 minutes? You must be wearing a sports bra, exercise clothes. You must be very sweaty. It must include certain components of movement. Otherwise, it doesn't count as exercise. I am here to say that is absolutely not accurate. So, hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sarah. I'm a family physician, a wife, a mom of 5, and an exercise enthusiast. And what I just described was my barrier to exercising once I became a mom. I was a competitive athlete growing up. I got into running after I graduated college. And then even in med school, I was able to fit that definition in, not every day like I had in the past, but I was able to sprinkle it here and there. And then when I was attending physician and a mom, it was like there was an explosion, and it was like, how in the world do I do this? I can't do this, so I'm going to choose to do nothing. And I did that for a long time until I realized I had to show up for myself somehow, some way. And the beginning of that journey for me was realizing that I could define what it was. And I could make that definition as simple to achieve as a minute a day. And that all came about because I was telling my patients almost every single day I encountered a patient that was struggling to find the time to move. And so I would always say to them, can you find 1 minute a day to move? Because what I found is that question is very difficult to say no to. 10 minutes, yes. 5 minutes, yes. But 1 minute, everyone can find 1 minute. And I would give them ideas of what to do. And I was noticing that people would come back and say, hey doc, I did that minute and I was already up and moving. So I did 2, or I did 5. And then the next day I did it 2 times a day. So it was like inherently when they started doing this regularly, they expanded it over time without me even coaching them on it or encouraging them to do it. And there was a day where I was in the office saying that to somebody, and I thought to myself, why am I not listening to my own advice? And in that moment, I redefined what exercise was for me. And that unlocked this level of being able to be consistent with exercise. I did not realize my brain was holding me back, and it has that planted the seeds for where I am today with doing this movement coaching and helping moms get moving in a way that fits into their real life. And it allows it to be this doable, effective, gentle situation, because that's what it's all about here. So if any of that is resonating, definitely click in my bio, sign up for a movement consult so you can learn more about what it would be like to work with me. Follow for more. Bye, everyone.